everyone, and welcome again to Quad Radio, as now we turn our attention on another Ballance Racing Yamaha rider and actually team captain here, Bill Ballance, 9-time GNCC champ. Bill, man, you got your face dirty. It's got a little red Georgia clay on it. You out here just having some fun today?
Yeah, I'm out here helping Walker and Taylor set bikes up, so usually it's just like what we do at home. I ride their bikes a little bit and give them some ideas, and usually 9 times out of 10, if I say the bike needs something and I do it, and I say, okay, now ride it because it's better, usually they get on it and come back smiling. So I guess that's my job these days, is to set a quad up so these boys can go fast.
That sounds great, buddy. I mean, you couldn't ask for a much better job than that. I mean, I know your job entails a lot more than that, but this has got to be probably the most fun part of the job, as much challenging, I guess, getting these things set up.
Yeah, to me, it's always, there's 2 things I enjoyed. I enjoyed winning races, and I enjoyed setting bikes up. And now that I'm not chasing championships anymore, I go to what I guess my second goal of enjoyment is just setting bikes up and seeing them go out there and ride what we've done, and getting to see them perform well on it. So that's pretty rewarding in itself.
Bill, I know that ATV racing is not your only love. Fishing is a big love of yours as well, man. I'm surprised you haven't got a pole in or a line in the water someplace out here.
I'm supposed to stay here and test with Thomas Sunday and Monday, and Jeff Russell's supposed to be staying down to help Sam with the motocross race. So I think Tuesday it's already put on the calendar. Jeff's not getting out of it. We're going fishing somewhere.
Alrighty, man. It's on the internet, so whenever it's on the internet, it happens, isn't it?
He's going to have to hold to it. He invited me, so he's going to have to stick to it now.
I'm sure he will. Hey, man, let's talk a little bit about the opening round of this season. Now, I know that you got a chance to basically watch everything that was going on there on Sunday at the opening round at River Ranch GNCC. Obviously, it's a stand race. Things aren't traditional, and this, that, and the other, man. But you got a pretty good chance to look at the competition and the people that are out there right now. And I think it's shaping up exactly like probably what we expected, maybe even more so in the talent field out there, man. It's looking good.
Yeah, it is. The guys out front really run fast down there, but I was really not just bragging on our stuff, but we was out there watching in some of the rough sections, and it was very clear to me when I was out there watching everybody how hard we've worked this winter getting the bike set up. When we spent 3 minutes in the pits, whatever it was, trying to fix his steering, getting it back straight again. Once he got that right and took off again, he was just on a mission. And the way the bike was working was really good. I've got my fingers crossed for Taylor. If he can get through this weekend with a top 5 and not hurt his shoulder anymore, I think by the 3rd round he's going to be 110% again. And the boys better watch out when that happens, because like I said down there in Florida, he's at a new level now, and if he can get through this weekend and just get some more good points and then spend 2 more weeks healing, I think by the 3rd round they're all going to have a tough time out there.
For sure. And you've been in these situations before, Bill. I mean, you've had to come with preseason injuries and work your way back up to it and actually fight and battle and even win championships like that, man. So you know it's possible to do, but you also know the work that it's going to take.
Yeah, you know, you got to make the best of your bad days. Taylor done that in Florida. He went out and got 9 points, and now it's just getting him back to where he's 100% again. And once he's 100%, take every opportunity that presents itself and every position that allows it all the way through the whole season. And you know, he's going to have to get his share of wins, and he's motivated and mentally ready to do that. And Walker too. I mean, the boys have been charging all winter long, and they're both at a new level for themselves. They're both riding phenomenal, and Yamaha's going to be on the top of the podium some this year. I'll promise you that.
That's pretty exciting, and I can believe that. And I know that that's something that you guys have kind of missed a little bit in the XC1 class the last year or so.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Chris has been strong. You got to give it to him. He's proved to be a 3-time champion, and he's got things figured out. He's still on the same equipment and what he knows, but we've made a big step this year. The boys have charged real hard, and I think we're ready to take that championship away from him.
Wow. And I do hear that the motors are pulling, man. I mean, that was one of the issues, it seemed like, in years past, as you guys are trying to get the new Yamahas and stuff figured out. It seemed like you were a little down on power in places. I'm hearing that you guys are way up on power in places now where you weren't before.
Yeah, we made a huge difference, and that's been that's contributing to a lot of things. I've worked a lot with Toby, shared some ideas with him. He's had a lot of ideas. He's come up with an awesome flowing head this year that just blew everything out of the water that we've ever had before. And then Wisco, we deal with them with pistons. They made us a special piston, and the cams that they have got a set of rocking cams that's been on the shelf now for about 2 years, and we never even really knew about it until we started talking to Wisco. We'd tried everything out there on the market, and lo and behold, they send us something to try, and we're like, oh, okay, we've been around the world, and we've been having everybody fabricate all these camshafts up for us and all this special stuff, and I'm going to be polite and tell Al that we'll test them and put them in the bike, and the thing comes alive. So those guys there really know what they're doing. So it's a lot of contributing factors to what played into it this year. New fuel customs intake. It's just a whole package. The FMF exhaust. They've special built some exhaust head pipes for us this year to go with everything we've got, and it's just a solid package, and we're ready to get out there and show that.
All righty, man. It sounds good. And I believe you're probably ready to get out there and do a little more testing right now, aren't you?
Out here in a few minutes. I'm getting the itch again.
All right, man. Well, have some fun today. Good luck this weekend, and also have fun fishing on Tuesday with JR.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All righty. That's Bill Ballance. I'm Rodney Tomlin. This is Quad Radio.